to the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. The Philadelphia 76ers preparing to defend home court in this Eastern Conference battle. It's no longer a surprise. A couple rookies, Doris, who we thought would take some time to develop, are already contributing.
It's no question about it, and more rookies are being asked to play a larger role in their particular teams. And I think what you have to be struck by is the fact that we're not talking about 21 and 22-year-old rookies anymore, Kevin. We're talking about guys that have very limited collegiate experience, and yet everyone wants an immediate return. And I think it's nothing more than a sign of the times. Guys are dreaming about the NBA the time they first pick up a ball, and what we get is the result of that.
We got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go for this one. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Ingram is out there at the ball. Then it's Big Smooth. And it's prime time. And it's Clemens in the 5 spot. Now here's Joker. Anderson kicks the field. Back to Anderson. Here's the basketball. Shot clock at 6. Malone with the block. And he's able to get it back. And the shot goes in. About a minute played so far here in the first. Ingram outside. House the pass to Malone. Got 3 off the mark. And Fields kicks to Hood. It's deflected. Here's Wagner. Fields covering. Chin shot. Wagner can't hit.
And they had high hopes for a fast start. They get out of the gates 0 for 4.
Here's Palmer. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Line of lanes. One shot.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Malone passes to Clemens. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Good finds Roberts. Pass to Hood. Here's the waiter. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Anderson. Fires the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Anderson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Gone 0-2 from deep here. Passes it to House. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
A guy who converts well at the rim. You like to see the aggression there.
It really doesn't get any easier than that. The defense didn't look too interested in stopping him.
Now here's Hood. Shoots over Malone. Here's Roberts. Drills the 3-pointer.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here's Malone. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. AI in the post. He doesn't hit that one. Gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Hood, the pass to Fields. off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Right, because otherwise you're going to give up those close range opportunities all night. If you allow the opposition to get into a groove, look out.
Now here's Malone. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Now here is Fields. He's covered closely. To the inside. And Hood the bucket on the assist from Fields.
And guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Yeah, I think that's exactly how they've built this lead. They played as one, shared the basketball, running their offense to perfection.
Timeout called the Grizzlies. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And to me, guys, that's what I call a character game. I mean, they could have closed up shop. It would have been easy to just let that one go and get ready for the next one. But they fought back. I mean, and that mental fortitude that they displayed there is one of the reasons why they're such a good team.
A look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast-paced teams from a season ago.
Do they love to run? I mean, nobody did it better. They would get out in the lanes and push the ball even after makes.
Ingram outside. He kicks it to House. Malone outside. And there's the pass to Clemson. So halt the run. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He said even though this was their first meeting of the year, he did not expect there to be a filling out period between these teams. He said, we have a group of guys who can score and do it in a hurry. We're going to go right at them and test their defense early on. Looks like they're in attack mode. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you. They're putting the priority on offense today if everything goes according to plan.
Yeah, I mean, from the sound of it, they're not going to be using much of the shot clock here in the early going.
And why should they when they have such tremendous quick strike ability? Put pressure on the defense and keep it on.
Now here's Hood. And lets it go from 11. And it's Malone with the rebound. Pass to Wagner. This one for 3. And AI throws it down.
It's just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut it this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Now here's Hood. Anderson outside. And it's denied. Now Ingram. To the left side wing. Here's Wagner. Fields covering. Elbow shot. And that one hits back iron.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. And let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Hood drives in. A 3 from Anderson. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
Malone kicks to AI. Pass to Ingram. Just his first attempt. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. And the home team has possession. They lead by 7. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
You know, they worked hard, they drew fouls, but they just couldn't convert at the line.
I think that's the most frustrating thing, right? You earn the opportunity to take those free throws, and you don't cash in at the line.
A lot of responsibility, Doris, in being the focal point of an offense. The characteristics that you've seen are shared among NBA players who carry the load offensively for their teams every game.
Right. This is a great separation point to me in the NBA because there are a lot of outstanding players at the level on any given night in the NBA. But Kevin, there is a select few players who are willing to share the lion's share of the responsibility. And men like Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Russell Westbrook. Like, you have to be prepared 82 times per year to step between the lines, shoulder the load, and sometimes when you underperform, to bear the criticism that comes with that responsibility. Yeah, Kevin, you know this. That's a select few player who's willing to absorb that.
Thoughts? And the Grizzlies with some changes. The professor's checked in for AI. The Wizard comes in for Big Smooth. And it's Big Dog in for Wagner. Here's Hunter. Second chance effort. It's his first trip to the line.
Gentlemen, two shots. Two shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Malone. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Passes it to Leiden. It's Ingram on the wing. The offensive rebound. And yes, it's good.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
I'll tell you, if you don't box out well, expect to get burned. You can't afford to give them second chance opportunities.
Here's the waiter. 14 points from him the last game against the Kings in Sacramento. 6 to shoot. Here's Valentine. Drops in the tray. Valentine's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And from the opening tip, they have been in complete control of this one.
Yeah, you know, it looks like they've wanted it more. Outstanding hustle and determination throughout.
There's Big Dog. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City.
Clearly a foul.
The Grizzlies shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both. Here's the waiter. And there's the pass to Waters. Valentine's shot good. Valentine's got 5.
And jumping out like this, man, you automatically start thinking blowout.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, they've been aggressive and assertive right from the opening tip. They've seized command of this game. Let's see what happens.
Now here's Ingram. A 14-point game for him in the win against Oklahoma City. Alone outside. Latrey. His fourth shot, his fourth miss. Still looking for his touch tonight.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but it's not helping his team. That was an awful quarter.
Valentine kicks to Hunter. Pass to Waters. Here's the waiter. .125 left here in the first quarter. Misses the step-back jump shot. Malone outside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Mr. Perfect is checked in for the Grizzlies. Gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. We've got 1:08 left here in the opening quarter. The shot's good. 5 points in the game.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Takes it to Ingram. Pass to Wyden. Here's Finley. Shot clock at 5. Here's McDonald. And he's good on the 3-ball. Big Dog's got it back down to single digits for the Grizzlies. Getting a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Now, here's Valentine. He's tightly guarded. He takes a 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Now Finley. His last outing, he had 8 points. To the middle. Ingram dishes to Adrian. And he banks in the layup. Adrian's got his second basket.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And so it's the home team bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Tough defense throughout that first period, and it's really paying dividends.
Well, I think there's a level of physicality with them right now and not allowing the opponent to feel comfortable getting into their heads just a bit.
Gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. We've got Valentine. The general is out there with Q. Then there's the waiter, and it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. Valentine with it, passes it to Palmer. It buries it down low. The waiter's got 7. The Grizzlies shooting has been way worse so far. Only 37% from the floor. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Ingram is out there with Big Dog. Then there's the Professor. Then it's the Wizard, and it's Finley in at the 3 slot. Wyden, it's good. Wyden's got his first 2 points of the night.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
Right, the effort could have been so much better. You've got to be willing to fight through that screen. There's no question about it.
Here's Hunter. And the shot is good.
And they repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And the pass to Adrian. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp. Here's Hunter. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Kings in Sacramento. Pass to Stevens. Now here's Valentine. Defense is right there. Passes it to Palmer. The Grizzlies pull it in.
simply have to go up stronger than that. Could be a simple layup if he shows a little more determination.
He feeds it to Adrian. That misses off the backboard. On 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Pass to Hunter. The pass to Palmer. Here's Stevens. Through on the 14-footer.
And because of his size, that's a difficult shot to contest.
Almost unguardable, you could say, Greg. Skilled at holding the ball so high, defenders can't get to it.
Ingram kicks to Leiden. McDonald passes to Adrian. Taken away. Here's Hunter. He's covered by Ingram. And that one's good. Hunter. Here's Ingram. Timeout call for Grizzlies. Or statistically, today's game is picked apart by so many different ways. But for you, what are the statistical areas that you are most interested in?
Well, I think one of the things that can be undervalued, particularly from the defensive side of the ball, are things like deflections or charges taken or even shots contested. And I say those things, Kevin, because deflections force an offense to restart. Charges taken gets a possession for your team. And shots contested affects, obviously, the field goal percentage of the team you're guarding. So it's all of those little defensive stats that you really have to track and be monitoring to understand the value that they have on winning.
They're very interesting. Grizzlies with some changes. AI is checked in for the Professor. Big Smooth comes in for the Wizard. And it's Wagner in for Mr. Perfect. Here in the second quarter, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Inside, here's House. Out to Ingram. Pass to McDonald. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. You know, a lot of people have looked at the schedule of the NBA, Doris, and they think, you could eliminate back-to-backs of teams that face each other 4 times in a season, do a 2-game series in each city. It's kind of a baseball-type feel. Would you support that?
You know, it's an intriguing possibility to me, Kevin, because, one, it would cut down on travel, which obviously would make things a little bit better and easier for players. The travel schedule is taxing, particularly on back-to-backs. And so I don't know if there would be an opportunity for Adam Silver to maybe somehow run a test case. Would you be willing to put it in for a season, see how it fits in the overall context of the season? But it is an intriguing idea, and we are trying to improve the product no matter which way we go.
He's perfect from the line this time. Gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Good finds Anderson. Drains the 3-pointer. Anderson's got 6.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Good against Ingram. AI up top. Here's Big Dog. 7 points in the game. Passes it to Wagner. Clock at 6. For the 3. They get it back. House. Misses in close.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
No, that's just stellar interior defense. You can't ask for anything more than that.
Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Here's Wagner. Fields covering. Outside. House. Rebounded by Holmes. Gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Good. Kicks to Holmes. Now here's Valentine. Tight defense on him. Holmes passes to Fields. Doesn't go that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. They're off to Denver after this game as they apply their skills at the Pepsi Center. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Ingram with it, now guarded by Hood. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Well, yeah, I mean, you want to give your offense a chance, and that possession didn't do it.
Not at all, Greg. I mean, no reason for him to be taking these kinds of shots. He has only himself to blame.
He kicks to Fields. And he drops in the way up on the glass. Fields has got his second bucket of the night.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, really good awareness by the scorer. You're seeing an opening in the defense and exploiting it beautifully.
The Grizzlies with another miss. On 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Hood dishes to Valentine. Back to Hood. And stolen by AI. Ingram outside. It's AI at top of the key. Back to Ingram. Trying to end the drought. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Grizzlies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that one falls for Ingram. Malone's checked in for Big Dog. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And here is Valentine. He has 5. Here's Anderson. Kicks to Fields. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hood for 3. A shot off that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way.
As long as they can hang on to this lead, he won't have to answer for what's been an off night for him.
For the 3, Wagner, good. Wagner's got it back down to within single digits for the Grizzlies.
I'll tell you, they're willing to give him that shot, and he takes advantage of it.
Valentine passes to Holt. And Fields kicks to Hood. Shoots over Malone. Good. Gets the back. Hood's got 6. Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Yeah, it looked like they tried to shoot their way out of the slump, and that didn't work. They got to go back and regroup.
Yeah, maybe a new approach, because what they're doing is not working. You're going to have to alter some things on the offensive end.
Is checked in for the Beast. And to look out the 4 areas where shots can come from. The paint, mid-range, and shots from deep, all broken down for the Grizzlies.
You know, I like the strategy here, focusing on the high percentage looks, taking the majority of their shots inside, but their field goal percentage in the paint thus far hasn't been good.
here's Malone. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to House. Over Hood, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. The pass to Roberts. He feeds it to Fields. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Fields has got his third basket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now Ingram. Pass to House. Got a piece of it. And they're running. And here they go. Here's Hood. Cranes the jumper to finish the break. Hood's got 4 points this quarter.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Pass to Wagner. He kicks it to House. Over Anderson. The shot by House is no good. On 1 or 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Now here is Fields. Defense right on him. And Anderson has it in the corner. Kept alive. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
I love this approach. Despite the lead, still attacking, adding fuel to the fire.
They are absolutely relentless right now, Greg. There's no end in sight. They are going for it.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. The professor's checked in for AI. The Wizard comes in for Big Smooth. And it's Mr. Perfect in for Ingram.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses. Guys, nothing has really come easy for them today.
Yeah, definitely not their best basketball.
And there's 1:45 left in the second quarter. Hood against Malone. Hood finds Roberts. Here's Hunter. Pass to Roberts. Down low. Finley with the rebound. The Grizzlies shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. The pass to Adrian. Hood against Malone. Here's Finley. Pass to Leiden. A 3-ball. And it's Malone missing.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Hunter kicks to Roberts. Hood on the wing. Passes it to Roberts. Here's Valentine. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. Valentine's got 7 points in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
30 seconds left in the first half. Here's Wagner. That one's good. Just his third make. Brings him to 3 for 8 in this game.
You know, after not scoring a single point in the first quarter, they're still feeding him, and he's showing his appreciation.
Valentine with it. 7 points in the game. Pass to Hunter. Shot on the way. Here's Roberts. And so it's the home team riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. With Coach Quinn Snyder, Quinn, what has to happen in the second half?
Well, we got to keep getting stops and really just make plays. Make plays on the offensive end and and be solid defensively. No magic.
It's a pretty simple game, right, Coach? Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Taking a look at this home squad, Kenny, what did you see from them?
Well, it comes down to confidence. From the opening tip, these guys had that swag. They had the attitude that you can't beat us, we can only beat ourselves.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, you live by the three and you die by the three. And today, they're dying. And as cold as they've been behind the arc, they keep firing from deep. What are you doing? I know they got a lot of ground to make up, but they can't continue with this game plan. Not working.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Nice game. Great performance by the Cobra.
His points production thus far off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
I don't think you could ask for anything more from this guy. He has been fantastic to start this one.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. They've got Mr. Fundamentals, Hood out there with the waiter, and there's Bottoms, and it's Anderson in at the power forward. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Free throw, good, Anderson. And here's Malone. He's still scoreless so far in this one. At the elbow, it's AI. Here's Wagner. 6 to shoot. Kicks it to the house. Puts it up from 17. He can't get that one to fall.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
Yeah, starting to look like it's taking its toll mentally. He doesn't look like himself.
Fields' shot is good. Now here's Malone. At the elbow, it's AI. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First trip to the line for him here.
Two shots.
Free throw good, AI. He's off on the second. Got fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. That shot off the mark. The Grizzlies shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Malone in the high post. He's against Anderson. Malone gets the bucket.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them ball inside.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. And it's Fields in the corner. And the three off target.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Malone against Hood. A pass to Palmer. And Roberts kicks to Fields. Here's Anderson, and Anderson slams it in.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one. Free throw, good, Anderson. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Malone passes to House. To the paint, here's Clemens, and AI throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Hood against Malone. Palmer. Not going to go that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Pass to Wagner. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. And Roberts kicks to Hood. Passes to Roberts. It's Fields on the wing. Outside Hood. Shot clock at 5. Malone comes with the double team. It's Fields outside. The Grizzlies pull it in. AI's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Malone. Down low.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Habit. Hood deciding where to go with it. He kicks to Roberts. And it's AI with the rebound. AI's got 6 rebounds in the game. There's the pass to Malone. And it's off from three-point range.
I'd say that's been the story of this guy's night. He can't get anything to fall.
And it's Hood in the corner. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Inside. Here's Clemens. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Two shots.
First free throw is good. Big Dog, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And both free throws good for AI. Getting blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Pass to Waters. Passes it to Palmer. Shot clock at 5. Can they get it? Oh, drilled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. The Waiters got 9.
I'll tell you, good or not, that isn't a shot they'll want him to take again.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Yeah, just ice cold right now from the floor. Time to regroup.
I think, Greg, they look lost and they look frustrated. Not sure how they're missing so many shots right now.
Here's Malone. Shoots from 12. He clangs that one off the back iron and down it falls. Malone's got 4 points this quarter, hitting at 50% in a decent groove. Pass to Holmes. Here's the general. And they pick up 2. Here's Malone. Misses the jumper.
Well, yeah, I mean, you want to give your offense a chance, and that possession didn't do it.
Not at all, Greg. I mean, no reason for him to be taking these kinds of shots. He has only himself to blame.
Grizzlies have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. McDonald, the way up, missed. Getting blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And Hood, the bucket on the assist from Fields. Fields has got 3 assists tonight.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Kicks to House. That one doesn't drop. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
On Sunday, they'll be playing the Nuggets in Denver. Then on Monday, they'll head back home to host the Phoenix Suns.
And that game against the Wizards, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
That one is off. And the Grizzlies with some changes. The professor's checked in for AI. The Wizard comes in for Big Smooth. And it's Mr. Perfect in for Wagner. He hits the second from the line. And for the Grizzlies, their shooting is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. McDonald passes to Adrian. Shoots over Holmes. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Around 40% in the third. Maybe settling for some less than ideal looks out there. The pass to Waters. Here's the waiter. He's covered by Malone. 5 on the clock. Here's Palmer. No good on the triple. The Grizzlies shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Malone passes to McDonald, and that one is good. Big Dog's got 9 points.
That is really solid offense. You cannot waste those chances.
Pass to Waters. Valentine kicks to Hunter. Stevens on it. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adrian's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Leiden. Off the left rim and out. Here's the waiter. It's intercepted. Here's Big Dog. He's got 9. To the inside. It's tipped. Here we go, 1-on-1. Here's Hunter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. 2 shots. No good on that one. Hugh, he's checked in for the Beast. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Malone, left side, wide open. And that one hits back iron. Gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Here's the waiter. He's covered by Malone. Passes it to Waters. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And we'll get a look here where the shots have been coming from for him.
And these sorts of nights can happen. I mean, an extremely rough outing from him in terms of his efficiency. And at this point, the only thing you can hope for is to try to get into some sort of rhythm. Get a couple in a row, try to get to the free throw line, and build some confidence.
And the first one at the line is good. He hits both from the stripe. 1:58 left in the third quarter. Now Malone. Here's Adrian. Here's Finley. The Grizzlies with another miss.
The defense not doing its job there. Left him wide open, and I'm sure he's kicking himself for not cashing in.
There's the pass to Stevens. Here's Waters. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That's an example of great communication. He knows the spot to get to, and the pass is waiting for him.
Malone kicks to Leiden. Pass to Finley. To the paint. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Boy, that's what you call timing. He doesn't have to break stride on the pass.
Palmer passes to Stevens. Here's Hunter. 1:04 left in the third quarter of the game. Now here's Valentine. Defense right on him. Pocket 4. From deep three-point range, the rebound by Leiden. Leiden's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Sinks the triple.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Palmer passes to Waters. Valentine kicks to Hunter. 27 seconds left to play in the third. From downtown. And it's Malone with the rebound. To the middle. Here's McDonald. Off with the layup. Here's the waiter. The feet to Valentine. And the jam by Valentine.
That's how it's done, gentlemen. You don't pass to a player, you pass to a spot. Let your teammate run into it.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The home team, they lead by 18. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
And Greg, nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. We've got Wagner. Ingram is out there at Malone. Then there's the professor. And it's Leiden in at the 4-man position. Here's Wagner. And that one is off. Wagner's gone 40% from the floor in 10 attempts. Now here's Valentine. He's covered by Ingram. Pass to Hunter. He kicks it to Anderson. Shot clock at 6. Baseline jumper. And too long on the shot. The Grizzlies shooting around 36%, but they're just not able to finish consistently. Ingram passes to Leiden. Alone with it. Pass to Wagner. Over Valentine. Wagner, good. Wagner's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, the defense not closing out in time. He's too quick and too good to miss many of those.
Palmer passes to Valentine. From the arc. Doesn't go that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way.
He had a make from downtown in the first half, but no threes since then.
Malone dishes to Adrian. Malone with it. Here's Wagner. Back to Malone. Launches a 3. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the pass to Palmer. To the right side. Pass to Stevens. Valentine with it. Now guarded by Ingram. Here's Anderson. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. He's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Inside. Here's Adrian. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Palmer passes to Stevens. And he makes that one.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Grizzlies have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. It's Ingram on the wing. Malone outside. From about 16. Good as the jump shot falls.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half. Yeah, just hitting the reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
I think sometimes that's all it takes, right? We'll see if it helps them moving forward in this one.
some changes here for the Grizzlies. AI is checked in for the professor. And it's Big Smooth in for Leiden. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Fields the pass to Palmer. Good for three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. House has got 8 rebounds in this game. To the paint, here's Clemens. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Malone against Hood. Passes it to Palmer. Here's Roberts. Outside Hood. Here's the waiter. He tries for 3. That one misses. And here is Ingram. Pass to Malone. To the middle. It's stolen. Now here's Hood. Now Fields. And Roberts kicks to Hood. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the pass to Palmer. To the inside. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Here's Ingram. And the Grizzlies check on 2 more. Gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Pass to Roberts. Here's the waiter, down low.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Malone passes to Ingram. AI with it. Malone outside. Passes it to Wagner. 3-pointer, 5 on the clock. Rebound by Roberts. Roberts got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Down low. A nice shot by Anderson.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
House kicks to Malone. Pass to Ingram. Elbow shot. Rebound by Roberts.
Boy, the way he's been going, he is not going to be the guy to turn this around.
Makes it off the glass. And that's now 11 points for the waiter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here is House, defended by Anderson. Kicks it out to Malone. Tries it from 19. A rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's the waiter. He is covered by Ingram. Takes it from 10. Roberts finds Hood. From past the arc. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Malone outside. Lets it go with the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Malone's got 9 points in the second half.
Well, he works to find the open space behind the arc, and it pays off with the 3. Nice.
And it's Fields in the corner. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Wagner passes to Malone. Ingram outside. And it's off from 3-point range. Getting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Hood kicks to Roberts. Here's the waiter. He's covered by Ingram. Palmer passes to Anderson. Over Wagner. Anderson's shot is off. Gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. The pass to Wagner. 1:56 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's the waiter. Pass to Anderson. And Anderson slams it in.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're trailing by 15. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Slim.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
He's had the fans behind him tonight, and that's really been a key for him. Once he got going, they sensed it could be a special night every time he touched the ball. Malone against Hood. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Malone can't hit. With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
And you got to jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
Palmer passes to Hood and hits one. Maybe he's ready to get back on track.
Just terrific determination. First compiling the lead and now building on it.
Yeah, Greg, I think it's very difficult coming back in this instance. They have owned this game. Don't see them coughing up this lead.
A second chance effort. They shoot again, and it's laid up and in by AI. AI's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, so rewarding for a player to beat everybody to the basketball and convert that second chance bucket.
Hood kicks to Fields. Roberts looking for an opening. Fades back. And it's Malone with the rebound. Here's Wagner. Fields covering. Hood against Malone. Passes it to Wagner. Lets the three fly. And that one is off. 15 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Outside Hood. And so they get the victory here at home. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. See you later.